Yeah, this is another question on completing the square method. The question says solve by completing the square method. In the previous videos, so I have explained some series of steps, but I will still repeat the same thing using the same method, though we have another method, but let's still use the same method for this question. Now, the first step is to move the constant term to the other side. This is not a constant term because there is x attached to it. This is not a constant term, but this is the constant term. We move it to the other side. We write move constant term to the other side. So we are going to have 2x squared minus 3x equal to 5. So why is it equal to 5? Because by the time this negative 5 moves to the other side, we have 0 plus 5, so which is still 5. Then we move. The next thing is to divide through by the coefficient of x squared. So, and the coefficient of x squared here is 2. Let's first write divide through by the coefficient of x squared. So the coefficient of x squared here is 2. So we divide through by 2. We have 2x squared divided by 2 minus 3x divided by 2 equal to 5 divided by 2. Now, this is interesting. This will simplify 2 because 2 we cancel 2 here. We have x squared minus 3 over 2x equal to 5 over 2. Now we move. From here, the next step is to take the half of the coefficient of x. Then we will square it and we will add it to both sides. Take half of the coefficient of x, square it, and add to both sides. So first, what is the coefficient of x? Ordinary x, not x squared this time around. So the coefficient of x is minus 3 over 2. So that is minus 3 over 2 times half, because they ask us to half it. So this will give me minus 3 over 4. So we still have to square it. So square of that, minus 3 over 4 squared will give me, we have minus 3 squared will be positive 9. So that is square of a negative number will be positive. Then 4 squared will give me 16. Now we are adding 9 over 16 to both sides. So we have x squared minus 3 over 2x plus 9 over 16 equal to 5 over 2 plus 9 over 16. So we move. Now from here, we can see that, okay, this expression here, if we take the LCM, okay, no, we do that in the next step. Now, this expression in the LHS, the left-hand side, is a perfect, is a complete square. It's a perfect square. Now, there is an expression that expands to give us this. That expression will be known by what I'm about to do. Take the square root of x squared. You have ordinary x. Take the square root of 9 over 6. The square root of 9 is 3, or the square root of 16, that is 4. Then in between, how do we know the sign that is in between? Just check your x. Check the second term. So that's minus 3 over 2. Any sign that is here is what you will put in between. If it is plus, you put plus. Now it is minus, you put minus. So this everything, put it in brackets, then square it. Now this is what we can expand to get this. So we move. So at the LHS, at the right hand side, we take the LCM of 2 and 16, which is 16. How many 2 in 16? That is 8. 8 times 5 will give me 40. Plus how many 16 is 16? That is 1. 1 times 9, that will give me 9. So from here I have 49 over 16. So the next step is to take we want to remove this square. So what do? We are going to take the square root of both sides. So take square roots of both sides. So the square roots will cancel square here, so the square is gone. So we are going to have x minus 3 over 4 equal to plus or minus square root of 49 over 16. So some people will ask, why are we putting plus or minus? Yes, because anyone, whether the positive or the negative value of this, will still give us 49 over 16. Whether the positive or negative value of square root of 49 over 16 will still give us 49 over 16. That is, if you take the square of a positive number, you get a positive number. If you take the square of a negative number, you still get a positive number. Any one of the two will give us. And another reason is that every quadratic equation, due to this degree, every quadratic equation must have two answers, because the degree of the equation is 2. And an equation of second degree or degree 2 will produce 2 roots, 2 solutions. So from there we move. Now, in order to simplify this, we want to get x, not x minus 3 over 4. That means we move up. From here, this can give me plus or minus square root of 49 is 7 and square root of 16 is 4. So from here, we can add 3 over 4 to both sides. If we add 3 over 4 to this will vanish. So we have x equal to plus or minus 7 over 4 plus 3 over 4, which can still be plus or minus. So since the denominator are the same, we can just add the fraction straight. Plus or minus 7 plus 3 all over 4. Now from here, we are going to split this into 2. We have x equal to plus 7 plus 3 over 4, or minus 7 plus 3 over 4. Now, from here, x will be equal to plus 7 plus 3 will surely give me 10 over 4, which can be broken down. We can reduce this to the lowest term. 2 can go, 2 can go. So we have 5 all over 2. Then, also, for this, minus 7 plus 3, this is going to give me minus 4 over 4, which will later simplify to minus 1. So the two answers that satisfy this quadratic equation are 5 over 2 and minus 1. Thank you for viewing this. God bless you. Let's meet in the next video.